Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're still talking about finding percent of a number, but in this case, the percent is actually missing. We need to know the percent instead of knowing the percent. So we could use our mental math like we've discussed before. I usually like doing fourths if I can. But in this case, it's 25. It's an odd number. It's divisible by 5. So instead of instead of fours, I want to do 5s. So if I did that, I wouldn't go to half. I would go a little bit under, but if I look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, those are about 5 equal parts. So this would be 20, 15, 10, 5. Problem is I'm looking for 9.5, so I'm looking for about here. So again, this idea kind of fails us. What I'm looking for is, what's my number up top? What's my percentage? I don't know that. I know I want 9.5. That's about here, but I don't know the top number. At 10, we could easily count this back. This would be 80, 60, 40. At 10, it's 40, so we know it should be less than 40, but how much? This also would be 20. Sorry, that's a weird zero. There we go. But again, I can start off by matching. There's my of, so that's going to be 25 here. Here's my is, that's 9.5. And then here's my percent. All those are grouped together. So I'm going to go ahead and put P for percent. Now, I take out my calculator and I solve this problem. And if we go back and we remember, I want to get P by itself. So the way that I do that is I look at the operation that is happening and I do the opposite. Multiplication is happening, so I do the opposite. So I divide. I use the number, in this case the coefficient, 25, but I have to do that to both sides because I got to keep 2.5. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm just going to put that in there. There we go. So now I'm dividing by 25 on both sides, and I can use my calculator. 9.5 divided by 25 equals 0.38 equals P. Now the problem is this isn't my final answer. Because I'm dealing with a percent, this is a number, not a percent. A percent is a type of number, but really what this is saying is because it's a percent, it's the same thing as saying 38 divided by 100 equals 0.38. And because 0.38 is equal to this, P is actually my numerator. So my answer is actually P equals 38. So we have to take an extra step when it's the percent that's missing by multiplying it by 100. We can either do that in our head. We could do that with our calculator, just 0.38 times 100. If we remember our trick by multiplying by 100, all it means is I'm going to move my decimal 1, 2 times over. As you can see, it's the same thing as just choosing the numerator. You have lots of different options there. See which one makes more sense to you, roll with that one. But our answer would be 38, not 0.38. If you have any questions, make sure you're emailing those to me. Stay safe out there, guys, and we'll see you next class.